Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a 2 versus 2 for the tournament ladder. This time we have Xefor and Ghostflux in Team Black against TheWrongCat and Nanolathe in Team Pink. This map was created by Xefor, and we had a short discussion beforehand as to whether this game should actually go ahead, as it has been decided that casters deliberate as to whether the spawns are fair and whether it'll make an interesting enough battle. So, we missed the very initial builds, which were pretty much standard. I was watching them, but from Team Pink we have bots and vehicles. Now, Xefor and TheWrongCat are the Alpha commanders, and Nanolathe and Ghostflux are your Delta commanders. So this one right here, this is TheWrongCat. He's gone for the bot factory, while Nanolathe has gone for the vehicle factory, already producing fabbers on both ends. A little bit of expansion and econ production from both of these. And over here in Team Black, Xefor is going more for the econ and the air factory, whereas Ghostflux has gone for the bot factory. Bot's producing the fabricators. He's got a scamper going around here, scouting already, going for the metal sites, just to make sure no one has spawned near those. And down here we can see TheWrongCat doing a very risky early expansion with just one fabricator. So that's going to take quite a while to build, and instead it might be wise to maybe put up one solitary single air turret, anti-air turret in fact, just in case a bomber decides to come its way around. But at the moment we do have Fireflies being built from Team Black over here, so they'll be getting out the scouting initiative early and fast. And also now from Ghostflux we see a vehicle factory, so that's going to be nice to see some ants going out for some early smashing attacks on this front here between these bases. Now the main point of deliberation when we did spawn in was whether these spawns were too close, and I managed to convince Xefor that I think there's enough ground here to be contested, and expansions were going to be mostly in the opposite direction, which it turns out is legit. So with any luck we should see some interesting fighting going on in this region, pretty much where the letter N is right now, where that scamper is patrolling. Soon Team Black is actually going to find the spawn of Team Pink, and then all hell will break loose. However, we have more vehicle and bot factories going up from Team Pink, whereas on Black's side we don't really have all that much in terms of production, because I think they've gone for the assumption that the spawns are going to be pretty far away. However, that is not actually the case. There's enough there that they can probably just about get up a few more factories before the initial raids, but again, no one has actually scouted the other player yet. Fireflies here getting pretty close to Team Pink, scouting out all the major metal sites. So Team Black will realise that Team Pink is not really spawned around there, and will therefore begin to draw conclusions and maybe begin to establish some defensive lines. We shall see what's going on, and straight for an advanced vehicle factory. This is very interesting to see here. It's definitely something different, because we're not going to see mass production of ants or scampers by the look of it, but instead going straight for levelers, shellers, and maybe some advanced fabricators as well. So getting straight away the early massive econ, and also potentially massive damage possibilities in terms of the unit production. But here we have a skitter moving around the North Pole. He is going to see this metal site going up. He's going to try and take out this fabricator. Here it goes. Will the fabricator retreat in time? Will something get to support it in time? There is a scamper down here. He's going the opposite direction. It looks as though this fabricator might just about get up this metal site. Indeed he will. So that's not going to be a worry. But in comes another skitter trying to do more damage. The metal site goes. No, he doesn't. The fabricator is going to be safe. But the metal site, however, is not completed. It is not going to be giving the resource advantage that it needs to be. But again, the expansion is continuing down the rear of Team Black's base right now. And they have two nasty little skitters on their front lines wondering, what shall we do here? And instantly we see a point defense going up. Static defense is quite good, especially considering the closeness of these spawns. They won't quite have seen the advanced factory there. I don't think so anyway. Now, judging by expansions, we've got more expansion from Team Pink so far, and a commander moving out. Maybe we'll see some commanders building some proxy static defences. But in fact, we actually see a scamper here going to defend these metal sites. The fabricator just about going and finishing up. We've got a Firefly trying to take out this commander. He's not doing a huge amount of damage, and the Firefly's going to go down instantly, rather than getting the scouting initiative that it really should have been doing and leaving the bombing work to the actual bombers. And these hummingbirds could, I guess, do some scouting, but Team Pink isn't really going for any air initiative. They're getting some Fireflies out, but that is a little bit late to be scouting with Fireflies, especially now considering Team Black has all the hummingbirds circling around the commander, strangely enough. And in comes Nanolathe with his commander. He's not happy about this expansion being built. He wants to take it down pronto. There goes the Uber Cannon. What a waste, considering the amount of health there was left. Might have been more wise to do it on perhaps this commander that's coming up right now. We have scampers moving around trying to take out these expansions, which is going to go down. They are no longer safe, and here comes out another commander. Will we see 2 commander deaths right now? It is a possibility, although Team Black might wish to retreat there, because Team Pink has got a lot of ground, and the 2 scampers there as well. But Team Pink is now going to start producing a little bit of proxy defense, so this is where the interesting fast-paced fighting will be, except Team Black has this advanced vehicle factory producing levelers. They have got ants going out as well, and they've, however, Team Pink has got a lot of bot factories down here. TheWrongCat really spamming up on the bot factories. So obviously we're going to have a lot of scampers being produced. No advanced vehicle vehicle or bot or air factories from Team Pink at all at the moment. And over here we have most of the fighting going on at the moment. Team Black realising, okay, maybe we're just going to have to do a pelter creep. Another good old cheeky pelter creep here. But that point defense is going to go up. Will it have enough range? No, it will not. The pelter, however, will, provided he has the radar coverage to do it. And in comes the commander now. He really wants to move the leveler out. Here it comes. The leveler has been produced, so that is quite advantageous. The pelter going to continue to go up. The commander going to move across. The vehicle factory is being produced left, right, and centre. Another vehicle factory there. Going to try and divert some of the action and damage. But the leveler appears to be stuck on an energy generator, and or it has been forgotten about. It might have been worth using that, considering it's got more range, or maybe he was just waiting for another one, because here it comes now. And what was yes, it was stuck on it, and in fact it needs to shoot that energy factory with the other one. It's a little bit unfortunate. He really wants to be doing that, because this commander is not going to last, considering that commander can heal it as well. In comes some anti-air bots now, and the leveler is going to start pounding away at the commander, but the commander moves in a little bit too close and manages to take out that leveler. But here comes another leveler. Here comes a commander bomb by the look of things. I'm just going to go down straight into ground level right now, and that commander is going to explode and take out a few vehicle factories. A little short amount of econ, but there goes a commander. So we are 1-0 up to Team Black right now. He really wants to repair his commander and use that leveler as insta defense, but we've got skitters here, and they will manage to completely swamp that leveler. That leveler has got no chance. The commander wants to move around. The ants also want to try and come in and take out these skitters. Not skitters, sorry, scampers. Or doxes as they are officially called, but we'll just keep calling them scampers for now. That is, providing I remember. The commander over there really running away. He really wants to be healing himself now. These scampers moving around, getting some free intel, doing a little bit of damage to this build queue here, and completely denying it. We've got some fabricators over here who are desperately trying to do stuff, and those ones who are getting slaughtered and executed on the spot. And there goes the point defense. Those scampers are going to leg it away from there. More ants really want to be produced and take out these scampers. Indeed, a little bit of damage is being done, but it appears as though something is going on over here. Indeed, we have more scampers pressing on the attack. Will that point defense survive? Yes, it will, without a shadow of a doubt. We have hummingbirds over there. They really want to do some scouting to see quite how much bot production there is, and we've now got some bumblebees being produced from Team Black. A good few bumblebees being produced by Team Black to try and take out those raids. And what have we got over here? We've got some more air factories, going to be producing some more bumblebees, maybe some cheeky harassing. But we still have this scamper over here, this ant moving around desperately. Going to try and take that out before that. Oh no, the bumblebee steals the ant's kill, steals the glory, and is home in time for tea. Back at the front lines now, we have Team Black doing some attempted damage to Team Pink's another raiding force with bots. You see, this is where TheWrongCat's bots really comes in handy. but we now have quite a few levelers on the field, a very worrying amount of levelers on the field coming from Team Black, except Team Black appears to be surrounded at this point from 2-3 sides. We've got scampers coming up and pressing around this cutting corner here. We've got vehicles and scampers pressing in the main line here. We've got ants taking out some scampers at the North Pole in the contested land. And around the side, Pink is continuing to expand. Black has got the intel on that, so that is pretty darn good, but we also have some advanced bots being produced from Team Pink. Slammers are an incredibly effective unit, especially in large clumps, as I have found many times. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag. I do hope it doesn't persist. I think with the greater amount of production going on, I will have greater strain on my internet, especially considering my new place of residence. And wow, okay, so we've had a day has gone by, a slammer has moved over here, and another bot factory, advanced that is being produced. Up here we have scampers moving around gradually. We've got ants as well, all starting to lag out now. Levelers, more ants, pressing in on the offensive. This is going to take out quite a large amount of this area with just these 3 levelers. These factories are going to be toast in seconds. There goes one, and these energy generators are going to go down as well. They really want to get out that pelter. They want to move forward before the pelter starts firing. There is the radar there, so they will have the coverage on that. They really want to move forward now rather than waiting, because otherwise that pelter is going to get some free kills, and they don't want that to happen. And indeed, there they go, moving forward. That ant getting the vision intel and the levelers. Wow. That's a lot of lag I'm experiencing. I do apologise, folks. And those levelers just completely smashed through that forward vehicle producing region. The TheWrongCat's commander is sort of sitting down here reasonably open. Not particularly bad. Still quite a bit of lag, I'm afraid. But as soon as these levelers start to move down, that commander is going to be in big trouble, and he wants to get away very fast. Pink, however, does continue to expand, as does Team Black, getting an advanced bot factory over here on the flank, so maybe some slammers can start to press in over there as well. Over here, more contested land on these 2 fronts now, it appears. These levelers just sort of sitting here, sentry. And that was a lot of explosion in a very short amount of time, and it appears either the levelers retreated. Nope, never mind, they're up there. My word, this lag is rather disruptive, shall we say. And why so many fireflies? Just curious. I mean, at least send a few round getting some scouting intel, so you'd see where the commanders are, where the production is, rather than just sitting there and waiting to just get a little bit of light lolling from some firefly spam, if I can actually get my tongue around that twister. Yeah, no pun intended. Or innuendo for that matter. And the leveler's starting to come in towards the commander. He's going to be in big trouble if he cannot answer this threat. They're going to be moving. I'm going to have to zoom out considering the lag, so we'll probably see some teleporting units. Indeed, there they go. But the commander is sitting in the open. Could this be the end for the TheWrongCat and Nanolathe? We shall have to see, but the levelers are going to be very close. They might even divert off over there. Might be time to get a little bit of air scouting going from Team Black, but what have we got over here? We have scampers moving in on this commander. Will the commander manage to save himself? He has got full health again. He was repaired. We've got some static defences, so those scampers are going to go bye-bye. And indeed, the commander and ants managed to finish them off. Plus, there is the second commander down here. He was over there. He's now down there. And wow, here we are. Here's the levelers chasing that commander. And boom, I believe that is the end of the game. Indeed it was. I'd have to apologise for the lag at the end of that. But all is well that ends well in Planetary Annihilation. And let us just look at the chrono cam for that last little bit. Seeing these levelers creep in against this commander here. And here they come with a little bit of lag going on. In they come. the energy going down, Commander realising, oh snap, there's some levelers right there, maybe it's time for me to move, or maybe I will have a problem of super glue. I knew I shouldn't have been playing with that earlier, and indeed the Commander does not move. He really should have been paying attention to this rather than on the front lines, especially when your Commander is out in the open like this with no defences. And there he goes. Goodbye, WrongCat. But the Commander really should have been moving way into here the moment this base fell, because the moment this base fell he should have realised the levelers are going to go in two directions. One to sweep across here to take out this metal, and then down, and as soon as they come down to this choke point they will see buildings here and they will sweep across and try and destroy them. And unfortunately the lack of attention paid there cost Pink the game. So GG, Xefor and Ghostflux, you progress to the next round. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, or subscribe, etc, etc, etc. I'm not going to say rate and blah, 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 because, you know, no one says that anymore. But yes, if you like this content, there is some more coming because of the 2 versus 2 tournament. And I will be making a little sort of catch-up video because I haven't done my updates, etc, etc. So thanks again for watching, and as ever, have a great day.